Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. I do have a sore throat, so I do want to start off by saying sorry if you can't hear me. I'll try to speak up. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I have resistance and bluff. Okay, so Aquarius, you have a secret admirer who's pretending. They don't want to tell you how they feel. They're suppressing their emotions, their feelings. Okay, let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you. I just saw influences, so somebody could have a third party or somebody, you know, in their corner that's, you know, kind of being a hinder or is being a hindrance to your connection. Okay, let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you. Give me a card for Aquarius, please. Give me 3. So first 2 cards out, I have conflict and ecstasy. Okay, so there is some kind of differences or clashing that is interfering with your guys' connection. But when you guys are together, you know, it's very exciting. You guys always have a good time. There's this, you know, idea of chasing thrills. And then we have obsession. Okay, so there is this, you know, infatuation energy. Okay, they're addicted to your energy. And I feel like that's kind of goes hand in hand with this ecstasy card here. Okay, you know, chasing thrills and addiction kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and see. I feel like they, you know, when you're not with each other, you know, they're addicted to you. They want to look at your pages, your social media. They want to, you know what you're up to. They want to know what you're doing, you know. And when they're with you, they're just like on this natural high, okay? But there's something here about this differences and compatibility. There's a reason for you guys are not together. Or if you guys are in a relationship, I do feel like there's, you know, the good and the bad, right? Like when it's good, like the good times are great. You know, you see color, it's great. But when it's bad, it's like you guys clash. Let's go and clarify conflict, please. Clarify clashing, differences, and compatibility. Okay, so it could be work that is what this person is focusing on. And, you know, instead of being loyal to you, they are loyal to their job or their work. Okay, I have a hair right here. Let me get that. I have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there is this sense of finding a work-life balance. Okay, but in order to do that, you still need to protect, like this person's still trying to protect their creativity. It's still trying to protect their, like, just working on their skill. They're more focused on their work, right? But the Page of Pentacles is focusing on your goals to bring great success. So there is this idea of ambition, right? This person has great ambition. And these are both cards of finance, so I feel like that's significant there. So I feel like work could be in the issue there. That's different, like clashing. Maybe somebody's job is not ideal for somebody else, for the other person. And I'm like, this could be random, but like, for example, somebody, like I'll put it in my, you know, like a tarot reader, you know, with a person who is like, you know, godly, you know, who's into the church, who doesn't really believe in tarot, who thinks it's like witchy stuff, you know, something like that. Okay. Or it could be like a pastor's son or daughter with a stripper, or, you know, something like that. There's just like this clashing, that there's differences in the work related. Okay. There could also be like, for example, I just got this popped up in my head, like a business owner who is struggling, and then on the other end, it's like someone who's in taxes who, you know, apprehends the business owners, you know, who helps create a struggling environment for business owners in a sense, you know. But so let's just move on from that. You get the gist. Let's clarify ecstasy, please. Chasing thrills, excitement, good times. Okay, so we have this 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, when you guys are together, you know, there's great success. I feel like this person believes that you guys can make it through. You know, they get this unshakable force. Like, I kind of feel like this person, like I said, has like this great, like this high when they're with you. Like they can't come off of it. Even when you guys separate after that time that you guys spend together, They're just like thinking about it, reminiscing. They think that everything's perfect, you know, like this is what I've been waiting for. Okay, they feel like they belong, like you guys belong together, that you guys can, you know, they want this thrill, they want this excitement to last forever, okay? But then there's this here, this Six of Wands here in the reverse. So there is some kind of doubt or, you know, fear, okay? And I feel like that has something to do with the conflict at hand. It's like when you guys are together, they forget about this issue here. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Thank you. Kind of landed there on the ecstasy and Ten of Cups there. So I feel like that's going to be significant. And we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, so they're planning to make their first step. Like whatever it is that they're planning, I feel like it's important to them. And it's a decision to make, like, and the decision that they're making is going to be based off of how they feel about you and the happiness that they get when they're with you. Okay, they're gonna like forget about this issue here, you know. And I feel like I just heard opposites attract, so that could be significant. Bottom deck, we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there is some kind of fate, happiness. I feel like there is, since it's in the upright. I feel like this person does see you as someone who you guys can have this great start, this great beginning. Okay, you have a chance is what they feel like. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay, the Devil in the reverse. So I feel like somebody needs to release some sort of bondage. Okay, they have the choice to be with you, and I feel like they're going to go for it. Okay, the Devil in the upright is a card of obsession. Okay, and in the bottom or in the reverse, it could be, you know, releasing from that obsession. So it could go either way. In bottom deck, I do have Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there could be some kind of misunderstanding or a delay. It's just really a delay, which is kind of this energy here. Okay, the Six of Wands in the reverse as well. So they're kind of on the fence about whether or not to give into this obsession or let it go. That's what I'm seeing. But nonetheless, I do feel like they're making the right choice. They're going to take the first steps into making that decision. Okay, that's a card of making a decision. Let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to stick these over here. Let's go ahead and see how this person feels about you, what they want to say. I have third party situation there, and open your eyes. So there could be a third party that's involved. Maybe the conflict is not how your person sees the profession or their profession. You see that it's somebody else in the mix that's like, whoa, like that's what they do for work. Like, is that okay with you? Like there's someone in your ear or in their ear. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify how your person feels about you and your connection. Thank you. Express your love. It is important to know, or it is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. So this person is going to, and like open yourself to love. That's what I saw. Split deck there. So I feel like this person is making the steps. They could be obsessed with making money. This could be your person's energy. The conflict is how they make money. Okay, whatever it is, they're obsessed with making money. Okay, they're obsessed with making money in this way that is not really like a normal job. I'm hearing like an unorthodox way of making money. So this person is obsessed with that thrill, but I feel like they're going to escape from it to come towards you. Okay, they're gonna make the choice that they're gonna get out of this here energy. Okay, they're not going to be limited to what their beliefs are. It could be also. So if you're the one with the unorthodox job, okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see. Let's get one more is what I'm hearing from here. Let's clarify this whole reading. Give me one more card to help clarify this energy. They want the Ten of Cups with you. They do see a future with you. The conflict, I feel like, is small compared to the thrills that they get with you and how much they are infatuated with you. They just love everything that you do. They see you as somebody who, you know, is either focused on your goals, like they admire you for that. Okay, so one day. We have one day here. Someday, somewhere, another time. Okay, and this love kind of gives me the feeling like this person is either letting go of the conflict here. And I say that because they're both gray. I don't know why, but or they are going to tell you how they feel. They're going to express their love to you someday, like not today, but they're working on it, right? And that kind of is reiterating this here, okay? Boldness, decision, making their first steps, okay? The first step is to acknowledge what it is that's bothering them, right? The first step is to get over that obsession or just some kind of release from bondage, okay? And it could be releasing from this conflict here. For example, you know, getting over the fact that you know, the person's work or whoever, you know, place yourself where it fits, okay? But they're getting over the fact that, you know, this job is not what it is. So if that resonates with you, please let me know.